become phenomenal. You are phenomenal. You know, for too long, you have been lied to. For too long, you have been harboring doubts. For too long, you have allowed your life and your destiny to be defined by your fears. Today is the day that I want you to take back your life. Today is the day that I want you to make the commitment to shine in your life and become the phenomenal you, because you are phenomenal. Today we'll talk about self-mastery. I will help you to understand the two dimensions of self. You have the spiritual self and you have the physical self. The reality is that today we have over 7 billion people in the world, but less than 90% of the global population understand self. Much less to bring yourself to that point to attain mastery of your spiritual self and mastery of your physical self. Today I want to give you information that will shift your sense of self, that will awaken your awareness and bring you to that point where you start to take ownership of your life, because you are phenomenal. So I want you to strap yourself in. Today I want to shift the foundation. I want to shake the foundation of your life. Today is the day that I want you to stop listening to lies. I want you to stop harboring doubts. And I want you to be able to apply yourself after greatness. I want to say this. You're great. You're unique. You're special. You are the embodiment of abundance. The Bible said, so as a man thinketh, so is he. What thoughts are you thinking? Are you thinking in limitation, or are you thinking in abundance? You are abundance. Let me make this a little clearer for you. When God made the earth, it was unique. But let me tell you this, when God made you, you was more than unique. He took that unique earth, the earth that is represent abundance, and he molded you, the physical you, from the earth. He molded you into his image and his likeness from the earth. The earth is nothing but abundance. The grass grows abundantly. The trees grow abundantly. The vegetation grows abundantly. The diamond deposit, they're there abundantly. The gold deposits, they're there abundantly. You came from the earth. You represent all of those abundance. But let me tell you something else. When God made you and molded you into the image of his likeness, he made a deposit into you. He made a spiritual deposit into you. He breathed his breath of life inside of you. You have a double portion of blessing if you believe what the scriptures say. You will believe that you are nothing but abundance. The reality is that none of you are average people. You all are exceptional people who are living average lives. The objective of this broadcast today is to ensure that I give you the information that will bring you to that point where you stop limiting yourself. You have to now embrace who you are. You now have to become the person who truly understands the real substance of yourself. I want to share some additional information with you that will shift the way you see yourself. You are abundant. You are phenomenal. Let me tell you a little bit more about the abundant you. The earth is not abundant. The breath of life that Christ breathed inside of you is abundant. Your thoughts represents abundance. We learn that so as a man thinketh, so is he. Are you thinking in poverty, limitation, doubts, lies, and fears? Or are you using your ability to think to create great thoughts? Are you taking action in your life based on those great thoughts to make great things manifest in your life? I want to say this to you. Nothing manifests without thoughts. Nothing manifests without thoughts. And in coming to that point of mastering who you are, it begins with your thoughts. It begins with the thoughts that you harbor about yourself. It begins with the way you see yourself. It begins with you having the awareness that regardless of where you came from and regardless of where you are, you have the potential to open a new chapter in your life right here and right now that says, I will become phenomenal. I will become the best brand of myself. And the only thing that is holding me back is me. Today, I truly want to awaken your sense of self, awaken your awareness, awaken your self-confidence, awaken your ability to apply yourself. To awaken your sense of self and to awaken your awareness, it means that you must have complete awareness of your DSS. What is your DSS? It is your deeper sense of self. Your deepest sense of self. When you unlock your DSS, you recognize that you have purpose, you have passion, and you have gifts. Are you living and leading a purpose-driven life? Are you truly connected with your passion, and are you doing everything to live a passion-filled life? Do you understand your gifts? And are you using your gifts to touch and transform your life and touch and transform the lives of those around you? You want to become the great you. You want to become the phenomenal you. It's all about self-control. You must make a decision right here and right now that says that I will commit my time, my energy, and my resources to become the best brand of me, to become the phenomenal me. It's choices. You have to exercise the right choices. The reality of life is that most of the people in the world never commit the time to honor and to love and to respect and to cherish and to nurture who you are, and that's the genius inside of you. You commit more time on the things of life, the pleasantries of life, but you never commit time to understanding you. When I ask the question, who are you, most of you refer to you by your name. Your name doesn't define who you are. When I ask about you, I'm asking about a Christ-like inside of you. I'm asking about a phenomenal you. I'm asking about a you that can touch and transform lives. I want to give you 5 basic steps that will help you to become a master of you. Step 1 is you must commit to attain self-awareness. And I will explain what I mean by that just now. You must commit to nurture self-awareness. You must commit to master yourself. You must commit to leverage yourself. And when I talk about leverage, I'm talking about connecting with people. It's about using your substance to add value to this world. And the last step is await the results of self-mastery. And I want to assure you that when you apply these 5 principles to your lives, it's not only allow you and give you the power and control over your life. I've learned in life that instead of changing the man next to you, change yourself. And when you change yourself, you change everything around you. But I'll talk about that some more later on. I want to really go a little deeper into attaining that sense of self. Who are you? Who are the phenomenal you? The phenomenal you begins with your thought, because everything about you rise and fall on your thoughts. Everything. So as a man thinketh, so is he. With faith you can move mountains. What mountains are you moving in your life? Many of you are certainly not comfortable with where you're at in your life right now. But the great book says that with faith you can move mountains. How are you applying faith to your life to move the mountain out of your ways, to move in the direction that you really want to go? Why are you allowing everything to prevent you from becoming the master of who you are, from becoming the victor of your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations? Today is the day that I want you to commit, truly commit to become the phenomenal you. Today is the day that I want you to commit to honor yourself. Today is the day that I want you to become aware that your thoughts determines who you are. And moving forward, you have to make that commitment to ensure that you have healthy thoughts about yourself. And it's not just about having healthy thoughts about yourself. You must honor that self. You must fall in love with you again and again and again, because the human capital is the greatest asset the world has ever known, and it is the greatest asset the world will ever know. If you don't know that, it is time for you to know it. It is time for you to take your life into your hands. It is time for you to mold your life. It is time for you to shape your life and move it in a direction it deserves to move in. And that direction is the direction of abundance. Again, everything about your life, everything about you rises or falls based on your thoughts, based on your sense of self, based on your sense of self-confidence, based on your ability to apply yourself. In life, we have learned that two things are very important to affect change in your life: desire and action. I want to take that to another dimension. For me, it's not just a desire. There's so many people in the world today that have desire. But are you aware that you can have non-aligned desire? You can have desire to achieve things and achieve great things, but guess what? Those things that you want to achieve are completely non-aligned with who you are, non-aligned with your passion, non-aligned with your purpose, non-aligned with your gifts. So you're putting all of your energy into a desire that is completely non-aligned to who you are. So it's important to attain aligned desire. And in terms of taking action, how many of you have been taking action in your life to make great things happen in your life, but nothing just seems to be happening? There's a reason for that. And the reason is that action must be informed. In the book, my book I've just written, Self-Application Best Practices, I told you, and this is what I said: every action must be measured, monitored, and controlled. Every action must be measured, monitored, and controlled. Many of you are taking action, but you can't monitor it, you can't measure it, and you can't control it. So wherever the ebb of life takes you, you go. And you blame everyone else for what is happening in your life. Success is a process. And what we do at our institution is give you the tools, the techniques, the knowledge, the support system to become the best brand of who you are. You are phenomenal. Today I trust that you learned something about yourself. You learn about the genius within you. You learn about the abundance within you, and that abundance is your thought. And I really want you to shift your sense of self and step out of limitation. You can step out of limitation by just shifting the way you think, because everything in life manifests based on your thought. And what you need to do right here and right now is bring yourself to that point where you can now start thinking in abundance. You are abundant. The earth is abundant, and everything the earth produces is abundant. The breath of life that God deposited into you is abundant, and everything He did is abundant. Your thoughts is abundant. Now you have to learn how to awaken the abundant thinking within you. You are phenomenal. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature. And I'm the author of the book, Self-Application Best Practices. I'm also the author of the book, Billionaire Codes. It is my dream. It is my vision. It is my purpose in life to commit every ounce of energy inside of me to make you become the phenomenal you. Be blessed. Until the next podcast. You will see the number at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to call. Feel free to email. And kindly subscribe to this podcast and share it with as much people as possible. I want to touch and truly transform the lives of people. I truly want to bring people into that true sense of self. People deserve to understand that they are not limited. People need to understand that they are abundant. Why would a God of abundance produce a people of limitation? Stop listening to lies. Stop having doubts. Stop allowing fear to determine your destiny. Be blessed. Until the next podcast.